morning, this is JHS Weekly. I'm Liberty Wright.
And I'm James Wheeler.
The sunrise often symbolizes a new beginning. For Joplin High School students, it also represented a bit of an ending.
I had a chance to go to the senior sunrise and talk to students about what the event meant to them. The sun rose above the senior class for the annual senior sunrise. It's a chance for the seniors to come together to start their last year in high school. Mark LaTurner is the senior principal for JHS, and he says it helps bring our senior Eagles together.
Your senior year should be special. Do a sunrise at the beginning of the year, a sunset at the end, a chance for the class to be together, just them.
LaTurner also says this year's senior class is exceptional, and he's excited to see where they go after high school.
Super excited. Yeah, it's a great class. 549 of them, I believe, and I hope every last one of them graduates in May.
Senior Hallie Potts says the event is a great memory for the class.
I just think it's a time for all of us to get together, like one last hurrah before we graduate and stuff like that.
Hallie also says that even though the weather was chilly, she was still having fun.
Taking pictures with my friends, watching the sunrise, just chilling out even though it's really cold.
As the sun rises for our senior Eagles, now we can look forward to the sunset and the amazing things they'll do from here. This is James Wheeler from JHD, signing off. Wow, the senior sunrise is such a bittersweet start to the year.
It really is. Coming to high school can be intimidating, but having some upperclassmen to help make the transition from middle to high school easier.
JHD's Jackson Horn takes us to the freshman tailgate to show us how freshmen are adjusting to the new environment.
A few hundred freshmen came out to celebrate the new school year at Jung Stadium. Brad Cox runs the Fusion program, and it helps the students learn about what high school is all about.
Well, it's just for our freshmen and allow them to kind of get the grasp of the football game and seeing some of the upperclassmen. That way we kind of keep this school spirit going. Jung Stadium on Friday night, there's not much better place to be than here.
And Cox says the students who are involved in extracurricular activities tend to do better in school.
100% getting people involved. I mean, that's one of our goals as Fusion and at JHS, the teachers and our staff, is to get more kids involved. The more they're involved, the more opportunities they're going to have and the more likely they're going to be successful.
Some of our Fusion leaders tells us why we host events like these.
The purpose of this tailgate is to get to know the freshmen and get them involved in our football games and let them see the atmosphere for the first time in high school.
And there are a lot of activities for the freshmen to do.
We got nine skirt, we have face paint, we have pizza for the kids. We also have stuff like this so they can dress up.
Free drip for the game?
For the game, yeah.
This is an annual event and plans are already underway for next year's new group of freshmen. Reporting for JHD, I'm Jackson Horn.
There is some construction in front of the Performing Arts Center.
JHD's Alexander Ruprecht takes us to the site to see what's going on.
For years, the Joplin High School Band has been practicing on the football field at the high school. But in a few weeks, they'll have a new field which is currently under construction. Band director Philip Soul says he looks forward to it.
So it's going to be a practice field for the band and also kind of an overflow for parking for events.
This hybrid field is making senior Jonathan Patterson a little nervous for this marching season.
Just because usually when we make changes like this, it doesn't work out for a while, so I was a little worried about how this season was going to go.
But he feels like it will definitely help.
Because we'll have an easier time keeping paint on there since it's not grass. And people will have a flat surface to march on instead of grass.
Soul says this new field will not get muddy and stay the same year-round.
It will provide consistency, I think, is going to be a big key for us. We should be able to get onto the field all the time.
It is estimated that the field will be done around October 5th. This is Alexander Ruprecht reporting for JHD.
The band has been hard at work on their halftime show.
Photojournalist Lucas Downey takes us to the field to hear the music. The Joplin High School social media pages are about to get a makeover.
JHD's Isaac Freeman logs in to see what is getting updated.
At Joplin High School, they plan to change the social media pages this school year. Dustin Dixon is the sophomore principal and has a plan.
Last year, if you looked at our social media channels, you will see that I use them mostly as a means to get information out. So maybe that's a snow day, or it's a post that says Happy Memorial Day or Happy Halloween.
Dixon says he will do this by making the marketing class run the pages.
We've created a marketing class where students are going to get elective credit, and they will essentially take over our social media channels.
Sophomore Reed Stanley is in the marketing class and says they have a plan.
We want more of a celebratory look on our social media rather than just informational.
Stanley says she wants to make a career out of this.
I took a marketing class last year and I loved it, and I found so many cool, interesting things about marketing, and I just want to explore more and learn more about it in the future.
There are more than 8,000 people that have liked the Joplin High School Facebook page, and they hope that number goes up this school year. This has been Isaac Freeman reporting for JHS.
If you're a fan of the Transformers franchise, you'll love this next story.
JHD's Ethan Bird rolls out to investigate a local car show.
I'm at the VFW car show. Let's go check out some cars. This may look like a Michael Bay film, but it's really a Joplin car show. William Miller owns his Transformer Camaro.
It's really neat. I love going to car shows, and been doing it for probably about 20 years, and all over the Southwest, and I really enjoy it.
Now, he loves Transformers, but he actually wanted to go with a different theme for his car.
I wanted the Spider-Man theme. My daughter, who was about that size back then, said, I want Transformers. So I ditched Spider-Man and I went Transformers.
Miller brought his Camaro to the VFW car show in Joplin. Stephen Roberts is the organizer and says they're seeing nothing but growth with the show.
It's very popular. It's slowly growing. We'd like to see it get bigger as the years go on. We're still young into the car show business.
One of his favorite things from the show is the community.
The camaraderie with my brothers and sisters in the VFW. Plus, there's a family of car shows with Jeeps, trucks, cars, old-time cars, and it's just kind of like a big family.
This is the 5th year of the show running, and there are already plans for next year. Reporting for JHD, this is Ethan Bird.
Man, I sure do like Transformers. What about you?
I personally don't care for Transformers, but that was an interesting story. This has been JHS Weekly.
Thanks for watching.